Hello, welcome back. My name is Remy, and we are in Train Sim World and Hauptstrecke Rhein-Ruhr route. We are sitting in Bochum, and from the last video we went to straight on next train as planned to be S-Bahn train, and we're going all the way to Duisburg, so we are taking the whole route. The journey should be about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, well, less than 50 minutes, let's say this way. And I hope you enjoy it. Quick thought on a previous video: if this route was longer, 60 kilometers, 70, 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers. Well, basically, if it went to all the way to Düsseldorf or something like that. Basically, all what I want to say, the things what I see, little bit, what are a little let down. It's no problem for me. It doesn't affect gameplay, and I'm a casual player of Train Sim World, not the most. Everything has to be 100% realistic. So yeah, let's leave it at that. So this is going to Solingen. This is S1 service, and originally it goes to Solingen. It comes from Dortmund. I wanted to say something regarding Dortmund, but I'm not. Dortmund, Deutsche Meister. I opened the wrong door. I pushed the wrong button, I should say. I wanted to close the door and I opened it. Me. So let's go. Doppelstock. Right there. It's departing as well as we are. I can't get enough of those shop windows. See? I love them. It's really not irrelevant. But I love it. I love it as much as this Weberbahn. I love it as much as the Bauhaus. I should not say that out loud, but I did. Sorry. I've attracted enough attention on my Rhein-Ruhr anyway. On that one, can we please stay on the platform? We cannot. Okay. How much did we overshoot? Quite a lot. Jesus. The whole trail length, basically. See? Alright, let's get back. Quickly. And yeah, I will definitely do some train ride videos on this route as well. I really like this scenario. I will get there when we get to Western area. Right now we are not. So now we are going to take the different route, the S-Bahn route. And I actually like the S-Bahn side more because it's more picturesque, well, more beautiful. Let's say this way. And yes, speeds are still high. You can't go as fast. Obviously, because you have to stop. You have to stop all the time. No, I do not want to speed too much. So no thanks. Speeding bad. What I really like about the game versus real life in Germany is that in real life the stations are not as well kept as they are in the game, meaning as they somewhere there's grass overgrown and overgrown grass, and somewhere there's it's dirty. It's really dirty. I remember when Germany used to be clean, and Germans used to care about the tidiness and cleanliness. Sadly, not the case these days anymore. But overall, I like Germany. Even though my German is basically non-existent. I get by when I'm over there, but it's basically non-existent. And I have to check it. Are we on a platform? Oh, we are. We are. The back of the train is platform. Oh yeah, nice. Nice. This is a nice building. See, you can't go close, but the shop windows are there. Right, we have to go. Because S-Bahn schedule is quite aggressive. North Rhine-Westphalia. There's a song about North Rhine-Westphalia. And Germans are nice people as well, in my opinion. But well, everything what I say, you have to remember I'm a bit biased because I really like the North Rhine-Westphalen area. So yeah, this side of the route is more beautiful, and that's nothing to do with dovetail. I mean, because well, did they try to do stuff what's in real life, and trees and greenery, you know, it's more picturesque. But I do more the regional services. I just like the more big. It's mainly. I think it's mainly because I like 45 more than I do like 42. Again, that's just my personal thing. Some people are completely opposite. Some people don't like either of them because they think they're exactly the same. No, they're not. They are different. They feel different. I don't like the analog gauges. I wish they had more. They would like make more analog gauges these days, but I believe the times of analog is basically gone. Unless you like the watches. They are pretty much in, and they are pretty expensive. I used to love watches. I haven't worn one for ages. Ever since my Rolex broke, I haven't worn a watch on my wrist. And my Rolex broke when I was like, I don't know, 15, 16. But I still have it. Still have it. It's absolutely beautiful piece. Even though it's not original, it's fake Rolex. It's completely fake. But even fake watches these days are pretty expensive. Good quality fake watches, I mean, that last. And that Rolex did last for quite a long time. It broke because of my own lifestyle. When I did exercising, I didn't take it off. I broke it myself, basically. If I hadn't done that, it would probably have worked a lot longer. Because I remember I changed batteries on it. I was looking the other day for a watch to buy one to order. Not the other day, but like before I went to Amsterdam, around a week before, or somewhere like that. That was 15th of February when I was in Amsterdam. This year, and yeah, I went to see. Like, I really love Omega, the watchmaker. Omega, I love Omega watches, and I went to see. Could I get one like not a fake but replica? Nope. No. But I found that resort mill that has extremely expensive watches. I mean, like million euros and up. They have some replica watches that cost like a couple hundred euros, 500 euros, and so on. Not couple hundred, 500 euros. That's obviously quite expensive. I can't afford to buy a watch from that price. So yeah. Even the Casio that I used to be able to afford, original, is now pretty much in a price range where I cannot afford it anymore. So even those kind of firms are like that formerly were I could afford to buy, cannot anymore because they're quite expensive. The prices are pretty expensive. So yeah, and fakes these days are pretty hard to come by. In on the side of Europe where I live, yeah. So basically, and I'm not the guy who wants just a watch for the sake of a watch. It has to be like something I like, and something I like I can't afford. So I'm not going to buy just a watch to put it on my wrist or for accessory. Because, well, for accessory I will put, but I will put only something what I like, not too much. So I have a mobile phone that tells me what time it is. Or a smartphone, I should say these days. Let's say this way, if I could afford to buy a watch, I would invest towards PC instead. I will put those thousands of euros towards the gaming rig instead, because there's lots of games not lots of games, but there are certain games that I love to play. I used to love to play, like Euro Truck Simulator. And of course I will invest a bit in Train Sim as well. Train Simulator, the classic one, I mean. Since I like this one, Train Sim World, why not? Right? Couple hiccups coming here. I really like Essen area. I really like it. In game it is. From here we actually... If we are lucky, get a pretty good view. I think, at least. And we have to go. Really running late. I should look at how we are doing time-wise. I will once we get moving. 7 minutes past. 2.0, yeah, never gonna happen. See, if you look out of the window, the driver's window, it's absolutely brilliant. I'm not going to say anything about the lighting. The lighting is as on neck and Great Western Express, so no craps about the lighting. Eventually, well, they are bound to get it better, especially when they put something, when they decide to extend this route at some point, which I really hope they do. From Bochum to Düsseldorf, that would be great. The idea for Dovetail, why don't you, if you make the Intercity Express and Intercity train, you can easily, with that package you could easily put the extension in. Let's say you buy Intercity Express and you get the, you buy ICE and you get the extension with it, or you get the, or you buy, yeah, let's say this ICE with the extension. That would be great. And I would happily pay for 30-40 euros for that. Let's look but at the same time in Germany I feel like it's time for a really big station to come in, like big Hauptbahnhof, like Frankfurt, Leipzig. Well, Leipzig kinda is in, but not really. Only S-Bahn way. You know, big hub station. Düsseldorf is big hub station as well. So extension to Düsseldorf, my dreams would be made. Then it would be pretty long route, about decent length route. This one I mean. And it would have Düsseldorf in. And yes, I'm biased with Düsseldorf. Why there's two S's on Strasse? It should be Ash. I don't know how to pronounce that letter, but one letter basically. It looks like B, but it's not B. It's pronounced sh. So Strasse. All Germans are laughing their butts off at the moment. I'm glad you do. That means I entertain you. Because I do not mean any harm. I never claimed that I speak German. Out of the 5 languages that I do speak. And that 5th language is less than tolerable. But as I said, when I'm in German I get by. It's in the level of shops and restaurants, and when I really need to ask directions, I can get by. If you ask something like basic conversation, if you want to have basic conversation with me in German, never gonna happen. Well, it will if I put my mind to it and start actually learning it. But at the moment, why am I going that slow? I'm in a position where it's like learning German is as useful as learning Latin. Let's say this way. In everyday life, I mean. It won't enhance my everyday life anyway. It's just a good I could just show off and that's it. No one would understand what I'm saying. Different thing with French. French is actually more useful in Northern Europe because of so many immigrants that speak French. And they don't speak the local language, but they do speak French, and their English is basically non-existent. All of yeah, I'm talking about refugees and immigrants from Africa. So in that sense, French is a lot more useful and easier language to learn as well. I started to learn French, but I had a and I did quite well, but I ran into a problem. A friend decided to move away. So the person who I could like practice the language with was no longer. And yeah, online really I'm not into online learning, so I'm more into like how I did learn Russian. I learned Russian through work in everyday life, basically in everyday environment, and I'm more into studying like that way the languages. In that way you feel like you're learning, but you're actually not studying. Does it make sense? It's playful. It's like through games as well. It's nice to learn. So I'm not the person who's like sitting in a class and classes and stuff. It's like the country where I'm living at the moment. I've never actually been in taken any language classes, any language courses. I live in Finland, by the way, and I've never taken any Finnish language courses. Everything comes from everyday communication from the shops and from my work. But my language is broken though. But it's better than most people. It's better than most immigrants who have been here over 10 years. Anyway, enough of languages and stuff. I don't know how did I... oh yeah, Onkelstrasse? Yeah, from there, yeah. Never mind. Never mind. Languages are fun and fascinating anyway, but never mind. They're not stopping in every station. It's not every station stopper. Okay. Nice one. Hey, church. Lutheran church. There it is. Just went by. Oh my god. Daydreaming, everybody. Heavy braking. Bit too heavy. I don't think I will take on the freight journey over here. Mostly because freight in real life is not very prevalent on this route. And I really don't like to sit on every red aspect, behind every red aspect. But we'll see. We will see. I think I've done freight on every route that I have. Where's the freight service in? Let me think. Let's start with German ones. Rapid Transit doesn't have freight. Ruhr done. Means special Bahn freight done, I think a couple times. Or was it Ruhr where I did freight a couple times? Same on Rhein-Ruhr with 3 different locomotives, I believe. And yeah. And not on this one. Peninsula algorithm freight done. Well, that's on the freight route. Neck freight run failed twice. Let's catch up to this one. I have better acceleration. and I will catch up to you. Actually, you might have a faster line speed. Well, I don't catch up. So, Great Western Express freight done. This guy slows down. I'm not yet. Well, he's not. I am. He has a different speed limit. Oh, East Coast Way. I haven't done any freight over there either. Yeah. So there's two routes where I haven't done freight. It's this one and East Coast Way. But I'm unsure if I will do freight on either of those routes, to be honest. I told you I will overtake you. He has to wait before because I was crossing over. And Lear doesn't have any freight. Long Island Railroad that is. Actually, I'm a little bit missing. I think at some point I'm going back to Long Island Railroad. I have no idea when, so don't expect it anytime soon to happen. So don't expect that to happen anytime soon. I'm having too much fun around Europe at the moment. Plus, because currently we cannot travel, it's nice to be nice at least to go around Europe in here in Transition World. Right now, with all the lockdowns, what's going on and everything, I feel like a bird in a cage. Yeah, let's do it there. Here. Ah, again. Well. So, it took, well, I can say about 45 minutes it takes. And the S-Bahn route about 1 kilometer longer than the regional route. So it's good. It's a good route. All both sides together. I mean, overall, it's a good route. My name is Remy. Thank you very much for watching. As we are here in Duisburg, I will finish off this video over here. Because I can. I open the doors as well. I wish you all the best and stay safe. Until next time, whenever it is, no promises. But it might be here. There's one idea that I have, but I will do it. If I say I will do it, I will say it in a train ride video. That may come up, may not come up. We will see. We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much, and until next time, hope to see you back, and take care.